Dear Prime Minister Abiy, dear Chairperson Moussa Faki, dear friends and colleagues, it is an enormous pleasure to join all of you for this moment of history in this House of History. I thank all our partners, particularly the government of Ethiopia, along with our own United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, for the tremendous work. The Hall is where Africa came together to give life to the Organization of African Unity, now the African Union. Times were very different. In 961, when this hall was inaugurated by Emperor Haile Selassie, only 26 African nations had achieved independence, many of them just months before. Today, Africa is a transformed continent. And to my mind, this renewed building symbolized renewed hope and unity for Africa. The Hall is a bridge between Africa's past and future, honoring shared struggles and achievements while embracing common aspirations. It is Ubuntu, a state-of-the-art 21st century facility that preserves the grandeur and history of this great continent. I also see it as an invitation for everyone to cooperate in pursuit of a better future for Africa and for the world. Dear friends, as we celebrate this new beginning, we must also acknowledge the challenges ahead of us. Africa is a continent of hope, but it faces challenges that are deeply rooted in history and are exacerbated by climate change, conflict, and persistent poverty. And African women often bear the brunt of these hardships. Addressing these issues requires resolute action and renewed solidarity. Our global institutions were built at a time when most of Africa was under colonial rule. But unlike this hall with its 21st century innovations, many of these global institutions are stuck in those times, unable to respond to the aspirations and rights of the African people. Africa still has no permanent seat at the Security Council. Let's hope it will be corrected soon. An international financial institution provides African countries with the response they need, where it is protection from strangling debt or from climate catastrophe they did not cause. We can only move forward if we also renew and update global institutions by making them more effective, fair, and inclusive. Last month, world leaders adopted the Pact for the Future, the Global Digital Compact, and the Declaration on Future Generations. The Pact recognizes the needs to reform the Security Council, to make it representative, transparent, efficient, democratic, and accountable. It also calls for groundbreaking reforms of the international financial architecture, including to massively scale up affordable development and climate finance. And the Global Digital Compact includes the first truly universal agreement on the governance of artificial intelligence, giving every country a seat at the table while supporting partnerships to bridge the digital divide and build AI capacity in developing countries, and namely in Africa. We must now move forward together in implementing these historic agreements without delay. And we must include young people at every step of the way. Dear friends, for more than 60 years, the Africa Hall has been a symbol of the continent's collective aspirations, a testament to its resilience and beacon of hope for entire generations. Today, as we step into this renewed space, let us also renew our pledge to work for the people of Africa and the world we need. May the debates and discussions here continue to lead towards greater peace, unity, and prosperity for all in the African continent, and I thank you.